Hello, everybody. This is History Dave. I am here with the initial podcast broadcast of the History Dave channel. I used to be associated with the Dragon's Landing Inn, and I am hoping very much that we will be able to resurrect the Dragon's Landing Inn. I've already put out a promo, and I've told people that I'm going to be trying to shame Chuck and Lonnie into joining me in this endeavor. And right now, I'm sitting in the room that would be normally the master bedroom of any normal house, but it's not because it's History Dave's gaming room. There are books and different gaming paraphernalia all around here. And when I get a portable camera rather than the webcam on my laptop, I'll be able to pan around the room and show you exactly what the place looks like. And there's going to be lots of glorious gaming that's going to take place in here. I just got it set up the way I want it. And soon there will be all sorts of glorious role playing taking place in this room. Maybe we'll allow you to sit in and watch some of that. And hopefully it'll involve Chuck and Lonnie, who are not here and have not been able to get them involved in this as of yet. So if you'd like to help me in shaming them, you should contact them by whatever means that you know of, because you all know who you are out there. You've been waiting 11 years for this, and Chuck and Lonnie have not yet joined me. So I need your help. In fact, if I had their email addresses, I would give them to you. I'm not brave enough to give you their phone numbers, so we'll just have to wait on that one. However, what I would like to say is that there's been a lot that's transpired in the last 11 years. Um, it's been difficult at times. I lost my mom and my dad. John Lefevre, my best friend, has passed in that time. But there's been some good things that have happened. At the time that I was joining Chuck and Lonnie, I had a 2-year-old who's now 13 and my tech advisor who's currently sitting here with me. Here he comes.
Hello.
Yes, that's Gavin. Gavin is actually in charge of all of the aspects and social media advisor here, and he'll be posting things on Twitter and Facebook and other things to help get this thing off the ground again. I'll be doing the normal bits that I used to do in the show where I'll take some sort of historical aspect or person from real history and try to bring that into a gaming aspect to show how you can apply that to your game and how that you can create better role-playing opportunities for your characters by having very realistic non-player characters who are based on actual historical characters. I think I did Otto Skorzeny. There's been a few others that I've taken out of history and or events that have transpired through history that typify how normal everyday events can be stranger than fiction. And normal human beings or extraordinary human beings can be more interesting than the fictional characters that we try to create in our gaming group. In fact, oftentimes historical characters do things that you would not believe if they were not documented. It is absolutely extraordinary, and I will hope to bring you a series of those people through my podcast to show you that history is indeed interesting and it can enhance your gaming at your tabletop. Um, in the future, I also would like to hope that Chuck and Lonnie and I can get together and do this, although you might discover that we all had voices for radio, but did not have but we also had faces for radio. So when we did this initially, we were just disembodied voices sitting around the table, cracking jokes and making wise. And now you actually have to look at our mugs and see what we really do look like. And I hope we're not disappointing to you. I know that probably of the three of us, I would say Lonnie's probably the most handsome. So maybe we'll make him the face of the podcast. He's a pretty good looking fellow. He's taken ladies, so yeah, let's not go there. But he has a lovely wife and a young. Oh yeah, he has a lovely wife and his two boys are grown now, but he has a young child that is just will capture all your hearts, and who knows, maybe she can make an appearance on the podcast in the future as well. Chuck's kids are almost all grown now as well. I mean, I know some of you are interested in that sort of thing. To some of you, this has no meaning because you're wondering who these people are that I'm even talking about. Hi, I'd also like to mention that we appreciate all the attention that we've gotten, the long-standing attention anticipation that we've gotten from the people over at Fear the Boot podcast and also the Bear Swarm podcast. I know you guys we have teased you on several occasions that we might be coming back, and at least I'm here and I'm going to try to do what I can to resurrect the podcast, but please bear with us, and we will try to do the best that we can to put out a quality product as we used to. I do also want to mention for all of those of you who are football fans that the Chiefs are world champions.
Yeah!
Those are Niners fan cheers right there. That was pretty delicious. I just have to say that the Niners are a great opponent, but go Chiefs. Yes, I am here in Missouri. It's a great place, and I just want to mention that Chuck and Lonnie are both very close by, so that we're going to do our best to get them back here and try to put together the old Dragon's Landing podcast. I know I've said that a couple of times, but it's my fervent hope that we can do this. I know that back in the day, we had quite a few followers, and I'm hoping to be able to get back in contact with those people that were interested in our podcast. And if you're out there, please spread the word by word of mouth, email, Twitter, and what have you. We do have a Dragon's Landing Twitter account, and we also have a Facebook page. So look that up if you don't mind, and we'll try to put the links down at the bottom of this page. For now, I'm going to sign off. I hope to have an actual podcast with actual content and a historical message in the very near future, probably on a weekly basis. So in the meantime, everybody, you have a great evening.